Good morning, everybody. So nice to have you join us today. This is Godwin. Everybody say hello. He's a 4.5-year-old Great Dane mix, we think. Heather Woods is here with the Pet Placement Center, and she and I are both covered a little bit this morning, not because we're cold, but because he's a bit of a drooler.
He is a bit of a drooler.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Yeah,
so am I right?
A sweetheart.
A Great Dane mix?
He is a Great Dane American Staffy mix. Yeah, not as big as the Great Dane, so don't let that scare you off.
Yes, because he's 4.5. He's full grown.
He's fully grown, and he is just a dream. He's a sweetheart. He came to us. We helped McCamey with some overcrowding issues, and he came to us. He is heartworm positive, but is currently being treated.
So I want to give people a little bit of an education, because if you have ever adopted a pet from one of our local shelters, I have certainly done that.
Yes.
It's a great feeling.
Yes.
But we've got McCamey, we have the Humane Society, we have you with Pet Placement. Eastridge, of course, has one.
Right.
Y'all are kind of boutique in a way, though.
In a sense, we're a smaller shelter. We're obviously a no-kill. We've been in business here in Chattanooga for 40 years now, and we are able, because we are a smaller shelter, to be more selective to make sure these dogs are going to the right homes, the right fits. And yeah, we are smaller, so we aren't an open intake shelter like McCamey or HES. So we aren't able to just take strays, and or we don't find lost pets. We don't have those capabilities.
So I want to talk about Godwin a little bit, and then we'll open it up to kind of a broader conversation, because Saturday is Paw Palooza.
Paw Palooza at Coolidge Park. McCamey is hosting. We are proud to be there. Godwin will be there. We'll have several different dogs. We'll have a booth right near the adoption center itself, the adoption tent. He'll be there. We don't adopt on site, but we'll have dogs available for you to see that you can come visit at the shelter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he came to you from McCamey.
Yes.
He had these challenges.
Yes.
But your team has worked with him so carefully that he really tugs at your heart, because he's opened up so much.
He's a dream, and we have been working with the dog wizard, and he comes out once a week, trains with several of our dogs, so that way they are more adoptable for the people that are coming to look for a good dog. And months ago, you would not have seen this. He is just, we have a lot of ladies that come and get dogs to take for walks, and early on, he was so just, not that he was bad, it was just an energy that he had that you had to find the person to match that energy. And now he has just found himself and settled in, and he's wonderful in cars, he's wonderful on walks, he loves playing in the water. He's perfect.
You know that phrase, you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Yes, you can.
That's not a true statement.
That is not true. He has learned so much. He's not as quick to jump when he sees, he's not as reactive when he sees other dogs full of energy and excitement wanting to go see somebody. He'll settle and watch himself, and while other dogs may get excited, he won't pay attention, and he'll just walk on by.
I saw something on Facebook the other day, and we have a golden retriever, so I tried this with her.
Yeah.
I think she's just kind of always smiling, our golden retriever.
Oh.
But it was a before and after of you just like looking at a dog, and then you say good girl or good boy, and you watch them smile.
Yeah.
But that positive reinforcement is everything, isn't it?
John Hayes, who's the dog wizard, he has taught us so many wonderful commands and the meanings behind them. So if you can find a good trainer, definitely. And I would recommend John highly. He has really done some amazing things, and in just one day's time you see a difference.
Really?
I mean, he's with us for about an hour and a half a day, and in that hour and a half it's just amazing what he can. I'm like, what kind of magic do you possess? Because it just comes out of him.
So let's talk a little bit, if we can. You carry it as far as you're comfortable carrying it. But like we're two friends at dinner.
Yes.
About the overcrowding problem that we're facing, because everybody's feeling it.
It's hard. It's really hard. You have people who are moving, going through lifestyle changes. Sometimes they move into an apartment that doesn't accept the breeds, or because the fees are too high for pet deposits, and then now a lot of them are doing monthly fees.
He's trying to kiss her. Yes, she has those treats, but he's trying to kiss her.
But the fees, it seems to have increased. So you have a lot of that type of thing going on, and then people are just surrendering. There's just numerous reasons.
There's also the spay-neuter concern, so y'all are doing something there.
We have just launched a program. You can go on our website and click. I'm not exactly sure where on the website, but it's on there. We've just launched a spay-neuter program for low cost for Hamilton County residents only. It gives you all the details, and it's submitted to the person that's handling that for us, and then we can help hopefully to get low cost spay and neuters done. And I mean, that helps. That's a pebble in the pool, you know.
Okay, so
to help.
So obviously, if you're adopting from any of these organizations, you're taking home a pet that is already spayed and neutered.
Yes.
So this is a message for anybody out there who currently has an animal and you've not taken care of that spay neuter.
Correct. If you
don't let money stop you.
Don't let money stop you. Another thing, another group that we have been kind of working with, and she's a wonderful volunteer, Chain Free Chattanooga. I don't know if they've been.
Oh, I know of them.
Wonderful program. If you're in a situation where you don't have the yard space for your dog, you can go to their website and fill out, and possibly you could get at least a small pen area for your dog, so that way you don't have to give it up because you don't feel like they get enough exercise. Now that's if you live in a home, of course not apartment, but they're a wonderful association, and they're getting off the ground just tremendously. So.
All right, we're out of time, Godwin.
Yeah.
You want to come up and see me? You can come up. You can meet him at Paw Palooza, Coolidge Park this Saturday. Again, Heather and her team at Pet Placement will not be adopting on site, but I think others might be.
Yes, they will have others that will be. McCamey will have dogs to adopt on site, and there'll probably be some other rescues as well.
And please, 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 if you've not gotten your animal spayed or neutered, there's not an excuse for it, and their lives depend on it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Thank you. You did so well.
Who's at fault for a trucking accident? The driver, the company, the cargo loaders. The more parties involved, the more complex the case. We know where to look, who to hold accountable, and how to get results.